And that whereas within 3 or 4 centuries of the arrival of the Sahaba in Syria, Egypt and elsewhere, the majority of the population had traded up to the Tawheed of Islam, this didn't happen in most of the subcontinent, with a few localized exceptions in places like Kashmir, in places like Sindh, in some parts of central India, in some parts of Hyderabad, Deccan, in parts of Bengal. There were local Muslim majorities, but India as such never converted the way that the Middle East converted, or Central Asia converted, or the Malay world converted. It simply did not happen. And the ulama were always conscious of this. Now, just to take the story of the arrival of Muslim scholarship back to its point of origin in the subcontinent, the early sources are not terribly easy to read, but it does seem that in the aftermath of the conquests of Sindh and parts of Punjab by Muhammad ibn Qasim, madrasas of some kind were established in towns, in places like Debal, places like Thatta, places like Uch, in that part of the Indus Valley. And those madrasas, we don't know very much about them, or whether they had much of an engagement with the local culture rather than being places where essentially Arab traders and conquerors would have their children educated. But they do become significant later on in the 4th and the 5th centuries of Islam, because one of the challenges that the ulama in the subcontinent faced for many centuries was the struggle with the Ismailis, whose daʿwah was extremely influential and extremely successful. And one of the roles, it seems, of these early madrasas was the reaction to, in a kind of Ghazalian way, the Ismaili threat.